Well, a chilly hello, and we are in the midst of winter. Ain't no doubt about that now. So we have definitely started the year off on a cold note. So we've gotten about, let's see, a couple days ago we got about 8 inches of snow with about 1 inch of ice on top of it. And then we have continued to get snow afterwards, and we are due for another, what they're saying, probably 6, 7, 8 inches of snow again. Who knows? So it blew into this barn a little bit here, but so which normally, you know, that's awful. Honestly, for here, it's a lot at one time. I don't even think we got anything close to that the whole winter last year. So it's definitely outside of our norm, but it has caused a lot of problems for me, and I'm going to show you why. But I didn't think about all of that weight on my hoop barn. And it has caused some problems. So all of this weight on the hoops have compressed on the hoops and caused the bottom of them to bow out. And mind you, we have not gotten any basically frozen ground all winter before this happened. We've gotten a lot of rain. I don't know how many inches, but a lot. So the ground has been nothing but saturated. With no freezing before we got all this snow and ice. And so it has put a lot of weight on the barn, and has caused some damage. So what has happened is that the weight of all that has pushed my walls out. And as you can see, that's a good inch at the base there. And it's done that on both sides, and you can see that the wall's leaning, and it has pushed that out all the way down through here. Probably the only post that it has not pushed out considerably is the 4 corner posts, just because they are braced up with my door openings and all that. They're probably still pushed a little bit, but they did have a little extra bracing, so they're probably the least amount pushed out. But every other post down through here has been pushed out about 1 inch at the base, which, when you think about 6 foot from the base, you know, that's a lot. So it's enough that that gate, you know, used to latch in there correctly. So anyhow, we're going to get to fixing all that later, but for now, my main goal is to get the ice and snow that's at the very top off before we get another 8 inches on top of that and completely collapse the barn. And then I'm rebuilding a barn this year, which I don't want to do at all. So I've got a plan to fix it, but for right now, we're just going to do a little more preventative maintenance and try to get that extra weight off the top while we can. And then we will eventually get to trying to fix the issues. So anyhow, so that's what we're dealing with now, on top of ground that's still probably not frozen. I haven't been out in the field today, but the last couple of days it's still been super muddy. So still got that to deal with. Sorry, my wife called me. So we're gonna try to get this freaking snow and ice off the roof. Let's see if we can do that. So I'm gonna get the tractor started and let that warm up, and we'll get to doing it. these little diesels like this, they always start good. It's kind of like a glow plug type deal in the intake and all that. It comes a little bit, but they just always do seem to start good at the cold. So we'll let that warm up a little bit and get back at it. Alright, so my plan is I've got this rope. I'm gonna throw it over the barn and we'll tie one in here and I go on the other side, and I'm gonna try to drag it and all that stuff and get it down. So I've got the tractor loader, get raised up here enough where I can throw it over, and maybe I'll get Layla to lift me up, because I don't have anybody else to do it. So we'll see. All right, Layla, beat me up. Alright, hopefully that'll do it. See if we can get it thrown over. Alright, I hope that went all the way. I really don't know if it did or not, but we'll tie it off right here and then get back down off of here and see if we can make anything happen. Well, it didn't make it over, so take two, try it again. Hey, we got it this time. Alright. Get our slack pull down. I don't know if this will work or not, but it's worth a try, right? So we'll see. I probably need both hands. Alright, well, long story short, I've tried for a while now and I didn't make any progress really. Like, I made a little bit, but that ice is so thick. It's just really making it a challenge. I got some of it, but not like I wanted to. I really just need probably either another person to drive the gator while I drive the tractor, or two loaders at the same time kind of thing. So but anyhow, we still got a day before we're supposed to get all this snow. It's supposed to actually get close to freezing tomorrow with some sun. So we'll see if that actually happens, and that might actually melt some of that off. But we're gonna just feed some cows, and we've probably about done all we can for the night. It almost would have been better if the ice had come first, because I probably could have broke it loose from underneath. But with all that snow under there, there's no way to get the ice broke off from underneath. So yeah, so anyhow, we gave her a try, but stick around. If the barn makes it through the next bunch of snow, then we will be working on getting it fixed and getting these walls pulled back in, so stick around for that. And we'll see you next time. Alright, just to show you what I mean by there's no bottom of this ground and it didn't freaking freeze, and we had a bunch of rain and it's muddy, and this is what we're dealing with after 8 inches of snow and an inch of ice. It's been below freezing for over a week. There's no bottom to it. So anyhow, I'm gonna pull it out. See you later.